Was saying things in an interesting way. I'm going to try to relay that. If you guys talk fast, it was a listening one, so I can't go back and see what you said. I'm trying to remember by memory. You don't even remember what you said? Oh, gosh, I'm going to try to remember. Hi, good morning. I am good, thanks. How are you? Yeah? Whoa. It's cold and snowy here. Wow, in the 70s, huh? Having a barbecue? Get the sprinkler going. Yeah, so people were talking about all these arguments with ICE, police, the 7-Eleven stings. Try to make sense of it. Are they trying to stop officers from doing illegal immigration arrests? They've gotten some of them, in particular cases, gung-ho about that, protecting certain immigrants. And you can only understand, for example, back some years ago, 3, 4 years ago, yeah, not even, the owner of this building here had some immigrants staying down in the garage. Yeah, I'm pretty sure they were illegal. He was letting them work up at the restaurant, and then when I mentioned something and asked a question as to why there were illegal immigrants, I think mom said they were from Africa. They could have been from Somalia. I don't know. Yeah, when I mentioned something, well, no one's even supposed to stay in that room, right? It's a utility closet. And that's kind of a main entrance for people who live here and our children, right? Do you think that's safe, or guardians of my children? Right, and then they disappear, don't they? What happened to those guys? Oh, they took off on their bikes, my dad said. Oh, yeah? Where'd they go? Oh, down to Portland. Okay. Right, and then all of a sudden you see on the news all this shit happening in Portland with the tents and stuff. The timing's impeccable. You can't really deny it. Right, so think about back in 2009 when that dude bought this place, my brother's drug buddy. And the private investigator was trying to warn people, and some of the sting operations with these secret security teams and rich people, and how they're working with some people, in the legal systems to get the Karens, the non-vaxxers, the bullies, the dangerous cartel families, right? And you see how the ones who are actually doing the cartel activity get those associations for them to get people who don't want anything to do with that out of the way. Yeah, amazing, isn't it? Fucking amazing, you sick pigs. Right, so I'm not sure if people have woken up to a lot of that stuff, and these idiots targeting the non-vaxxers and the Karens for people out of the Obama and Clinton and Biden administrations, these psychos. Right, so them trying to cover that up, because they try to use the excuse as, cartel investigations. They can make it look good. And as I said, they can usually kill the me pretty easy and make it look like an overdose or a natural cause or something. And if you look back, you'll see that's exactly what they did with us. And the little boy they beat up in the tub, dog's leg blew up, telling me my son, who I didn't vaccinate, was going to be a serial killer, and that his name was Roberto Salazar Gonzalez, when they thought I was in and out of sleep. Yeah, exactly. And I had had a foot surgery and a knee surgery, and the pain medication, sometimes you're nodding in and out off those narcotics. And you got these sickos whispering in my ear that my son's going to be a serial killer and his name is Roberto Salazar Gonzalez, leaving a loaded gun around, getting the cops to show up. So those are the kind of stings we're talking about. Okay, this has nothing to do, and they're making it as though it's about the illegal immigration and this and that. Nothing to fucking do with that. And while there are a lot of agencies, because when you look at the history of ICE and the hiring and the connections and the groups, just like healthcare or activists, the Betty White groups, Maria Shrivers, Dollywood, Epstein Island, technologies, you look at the history. Was that lost time? Or did you just take too much? What? I think you're intoxicated. Danger, Will Robinson. Danger. Get it. Right, so anyways, I really hope the proper authorities here in Augusta, Maine wake the fuck up and they help our children here. My name is Mary. We're at the Governor Hill Mansion and I have 4 children here. My youngest 2 are in the hands of sick, murderous pedophiles that these pigs are protecting. Over the years, they've been more concerned about the illegal shit they've been doing and their own recoveries. Tell your fucking story to someone else, you nasty fucking people. Eat shit and die. I really hope they tie your motherfucking asses to a pole, flip you upside down and shove shit down your throats and torch your motherfucking asses. And yeah, I can say that, and I don't feel bad about it. And it's not illegal, and it's not dangerous, and it doesn't make me a threat or violent. Because I am nonviolent, and I don't even expect them to smack that motherfucker on the wrist. As a dead mother, I like to be sarcastic and overboard sometimes. I hope they whip your fucking asses to a pulp with electric whips like they did those kids that you sick fucking pigs are protecting. So when you understand the abuse these kids have already been through and that I'm a dead mother and I'm lucky I survived, yeah, I do hope they torch their motherfucking asses. I really do. Do you know the pain and torture these kids are going through every fucking day? Being fucked and tortured and teased and maimed, from the tedious fucking paper cuts to the fucking rammings up the ass. You fucking pigs are gonna get exactly what's coming to you, you pieces of shit. You nasty pill-popping, over-medicated fucking hags and cunts. I hope they get you and your retarded kids. I really do. And I hope they humble you and they teach you a lesson and you wake up and you do what's right. I hope you don't wind up dead or in jail or beaten to a pulp. I really do. I know we've been there. It ain't fun. Much love, health, and peace to you fucking nasty, sick, mentally ill freaks. Proper authorities, if you're listening, my children need help. These people are fucking crazy and have been getting away with a lot of illegal shit. Clink, clink, motherfuckers.